All right, next question. Actually, to video reaction. Being an adult.
You know what the craziest, most frustrating part of becoming an adult is? That nobody ever really talks about. Nobody references this specific, like very exact, unwritten rule. Some absurd law of the universe that none of us are aware of until it happens. And every time you feel a shred of financial stability, you know what I mean? Like if you get an ounce of comfort in your bank account, you feel like maybe you got your feet under, not even your feet. You feel like maybe you got your big toe underneath you this month. You're ahead of the curve. Maybe rent won't hit you like a truck this month. Maybe, God forbid, you can put some money into savings, or dare I say it, spare a penny or two on doing something fun and enjoying your life before you, I don't know, die. You know what I mean? Every time you get that feeling, without fail, car problem, right away. What is that about? Why don't we have this in textbooks? Why are we not teaching kids that if you feel good about where you're at financially, you will have a car problem? Last week,
I'll send you the link to that. It's the documents.
I'll say this, that literally just happened to me not even a week ago, maybe about 8 days ago. You know, I got into some, there was a couple of clients that paid me, and I had a bulk of money, like a few thousand. And I was like, oh, I'm winning right now. I'm good to go. And all of a sudden, my battery died in my car. So I took it to the dealership, and in my car, I have like 3 batteries in my car. The most expensive part of my battery, the most expensive battery is like $400. I was like, oh my Lord. Then my car needed new types. They were bald. It was crazy. And so I had to spend like almost $2,000 on my car in a weekend. And I was very upset about that. I'm like, yeah, I just got some more money in my pocket, and all of a sudden, car trouble. So that's actually
I feel like car troubles hit you like that Spikes Adams Yellow Jacket meme. Or what we trying to get into now? See, it's just set to a week ball.
I hate it. That's what I want to know.
But like the last topic, he compromised.
Yeah. See, yeah, with compromise, my relationship with him is a whole compromise.
And then when my head is fresh this year, when he busts up a big pallet.
No one else gets that. I get had influence.
But back to the topic I had. That video hits me because it's funny. 2, why you gotta do so relatable. And then 3, it also kind of gives you the warning that, I mean, even in Ecclesiastes, the Bible talks about you got to store away for rainy days. You know it though when the storm's coming. And I don't know why car problems always hit you. Like sometimes I dread taping my car to get an oil change because it's like the always hit you with something. Like, oh, we could get it to something. Well, you know, so I took my car to get oil change for a couple days ago. Oil change is $100 now. Like,
yeah, man, you like Jimmy? I took $5 less. Yeah, Jimmy, man. And my coupon on my phone, I just get my oil change about $60. Good to go. Y'all gotta get the coupons on Jimmy Blue, man.
You know, whenever you take your car to get a oil change, it's hands of the oil change. But only fire cars that come up when they're out of
Dick, what it takes. Which song? Which I put it good up there, but I get it.
Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, my car, my car's 18 years old, and even on my car, they don't tape my car.
Oh, Jimmy Blue, like, no.
It's an Infinity. You know, they're like, let me rephrase that. I get TJ, but I don't get Djibouti prices. Yeah. It's like, I think that's the thing. It's like oil changes, the cost of everything, but when you're talking about, you know, boom, oh, your brakes are gone. You need new brakes. But because you need new brakes, you need to turn your rotors. Oh, your rotors are too old, so you need new rotors. And you're like, I just need to throw brakes. Something's only supposed to be 250 to now I'm all the way up to gas size. Help this hit. And it's like, oh, and by the way, your back tire is bald, so you need to get a replacement tire. But you can't just get one because you have to have them even, so you got to get 2 replacement tires. And the next thing you know, you walk it out with a $2,500 price tag at Chippy Lube.
But I feel sick. I feel safe on the road.
It's all better than a strand. And the worst part about this, if we don't do it, we can't get to jobs. If we can't get to jobs, we can't work after the family. If we can't be by the family, then we got social society. We ain't a man.
I'm gonna tell you what I was.
It's $1.
Is the registration fees every month?
Oh,
in California.
And on you,
I'm registered. Sorry, I registered faithful. Why did I pay to register my car?
It's just every month at first.
Ja, pick it up. You got to every month. Say, don't, yeah, a bit big horn. All your design. What's this? Gone in 60 seconds. What are you doing, Nicholas Cage?
Rub us Hallenor on this Sunday morning instead of going to church. What do we do? Larry, about to start eye to pay, brother.
What happened when you get a Lexus?
I registered for Cosme in California, $400 a year.
For what? For what reason? It's already registered. A bad.
Hey, don't look.
Actually, that is just the clear definition of not compromise. I love the car, but you got to. I hate.
No, we ain't talking about that.
Yeah, boy, here. Roll there. I'll talk about.
I spot bench girl on me. But no, I took my car for an oil change. I'm like, okay, please don't let them be wrong. No, they're like, hey, you know, in a month you should to done. You can park now, but what you should get. I'm like, plus, it's just.
But what do you think happens when your car's done 6, 7, 8, 9 months of neglect? You've done nothing, so it builds up. It doesn't mess up with me. Neglect. My car's gone for months. I haven't done a doggone thing, so I'm gonna get hit when I finally bring it in. And I've got a dragnet when I bring it in. I said they are about to read me, and I know it, and that's why I'm neglecting cars. And it's such a. Back in the day, I'm not doing it now, but back in the day, brothers, you know what I'm talking about. Paycheck to paycheck. So you didn't have that extra money, even when that biblical principle that they brought up about God assisted. Yeah, there were nothing to spread to the side. There were nothing. A couple of times you yelling, I didn't know where this meal was coming from, let alone get tires or brakes or oil changes.
This is more of a just life.
Yeah.
In every aspect, because it's one thing to say, you know, you're living paycheck to paycheck, or years or you are able to staff. And let's be real. If we're able to set aside $200 a month for savings, we're feeling good.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my gosh, you know, geez, okay, yeah, you look up 3 months, you're like, oh, geez, great, I'm gonna save about $600-800 at savings. But that's gone in a blink if you have to replace tires. That's gone in a blink. Brakes. And I think the thing about it is, it's the annual expenses that we forget about. Okay, I know I got my oil change. Okay, that's quarterly. Okay, I know I got gas, insurance, all that. But when we get that annual registration, and then you get the annual expense, it's like those are the ones that's like crap. That's what sets us back, because those are the $2,000 annual expenses.
And see, that's why it's important to do two things. One, invest, right? And invest in what? Well,
In that,
when I say invest, I mean like on stock market. It's hard to do when you paycheck to paycheck. It is, but you gotta find a way, whether getting an extra job or you can't move because you are responsible for yourself. Just get the family and make your responsibility, right? You gotta find a way. You can't just blame the system all the time or blame other people. You gotta take responsibility and do what you gotta do.
And this is all kind of revolving around the car thing, your savings and aspects of this. But I say this in a joking manner because not too long ago, you made a joke like, "Oh man, I put $100 on down on that game." Well, that means you came up with $100 somewhere to have fun. Okay, so is it that $100 that you didn't put on the game that now can be invested, or can be put into a stock, or could be compounded on?
Getting stocks. I don't know what to call.
No, smile. Here's the thing. Well, not even. But this is the thing. Not even just in that, but it's like you're putting it in a savings account. So when the you have $100 more. Or raise you might not. I think that's a deep.
For a high yield savings again.
Do we position ourselves to weather when the car happens? Because I'm being real. I kid you not. It is what it is. I said that I was driving an Infiniti. It was thinking, oh, it's an Infiniti. Yay. It was a 2006 Infiniti. Back window did not roll down. Okay. Type of car. But we loved it till the wheels fell off. It literally fell off. We transitioned into a 2004. He was 2 years older. And we had it for a week. I felt like a king. I was driving AC, every window rolled down, every child was seatbelt. My wife had a grin on her face in 120-degree weather in the desert. A week of having it, the AC went in. Right after having it for 1 week.
Oh, the Force can't do that.
Oh, the dark side is strong, man. Don't think the dark side will not come. And even in those moments, I had to be like, crap, we just got this. We just dropped capital to make this opportunity happen. And now I have to turn around and drop more into this to just sustain getting to work, handling my business, allowing me not to sweat bullets through my shirts so I won't have pit stains when I go to my meetings because I have a working AC now. Like I needed, this is just life. This is what happens. You have to position yourself to weather that. It still costs me about probably $1,500, $2,000 to fix, and I gotta weather it. But that's the process.
That's why you wait on the Lord, right? So the more you have faith in God, the more He will continue to bless you. So if you can afford that $100 on whatever you spent it on, if you can somehow come up that $1,500 or whatever, that means you're blessed, right? That means you're blessed. So count your blessings, but you got to be responsible. You got to take responsibility for your own life. You can't blame other people. You can't be blaming corporations. You can't blame society. We all do, because even, you know what? Because even if something is someone else's fault, and oftentimes it is, it's still your responsibility because it's your life.
Exactly.
So you got to take that on the chin and go, sure, this does not feel good. I hate this. But you know what? What can I do about it? Listen, other people ain't going to come to rescue you all the time.
And even if you're broke as can be, most of y'all out there listening to this podcast, you're broke, but you got that iPhone. You got that iPhone. You got that iPhone. Now, where'd the iPhone come from if that broke?
Interest-free payment plan. You go put the money where it's due. Boss Harrison's last night.
Know what's happening if y'all want to sponsor?
I joke about that unexpected car repair, but a couple months ago when I was unemployed, and then I was talking to you guys about my previous company wanted me back as a commission and sales rep, and I'm like, I left jobs twice, so I ain't trying to go back there every time. So something funny happened, godly thing happened. There was an account that I used to book, Paul Davis. It's a restoration company. Whenever homes get flooded, if you buy homeowners insurance, they call them, get my furniture out, store it, move it. Whenever they don't have muscle, they call the moving company I used to work at. And I would book those jobs. It was always easy money. They pay on time. They pay great because they don't pay for it. The insurance company pays for it. So I got a call from my old contact there shortly after leaving the casino, been laid off. And she asked, you still with the company? I went, I'm not with that company. Well, I kind of like working with you. Maybe we can do something. I prayed on it, called them, welcome you back. Yeah, you have to come in and we'll give you all your logins back. You know what to do. Book the job, $9 commission for 20 minutes of work. So, picked up the check, yes. Winning. I'll pay for that. After I put down the dollars in the this gate ring. Go to that tip, but I want to go to the next question with